Hi everyone, this is Paul Cote, and today we're at the Conroe ISD Command Center, and I'm with Captain Matt Blakelock and Chief Harness of the Conroe ISD Police Force. Gentlemen, can you share a little bit about yourselves?
Chief Bill Harness. I've been here since 1996 as chief. Definitely law enforcement has changed. School policing has changed. A lot has changed in around most communities has changed.
And Captain Blakelock?
My name is Matt Blakelock. I've been with Conroe ISD for just over 20 years now. And just exactly what Chief said. We've watched policing change in general, and particularly in schools over the last several years. And we've tried to work really hard to keep up with those changes to make sure that we're keeping our kids as safe as we can.
Chief, what would you say parents or children should do if they see something that makes them suspicious or uncomfortable?
They should always talk to school administrators, their teacher, the counselor, let them know. And then quickly, if it needs additional resources, they can involve central administration, they can involve us, we can get the right information to the principal. If it requires an action that the police are involved, then the quicker we can hopefully come to a good resolution.
What if the parent doesn't want to communicate with the school?
We have two different types of means that you can do that. One is our Kid Chat, 1-888-KID-CHAT, and that's a phone line that's in our dispatch 24/7. It's confidential only. No names are requested. You give us your information, then we will get it to the right resource. The other that we started this year is called Anonymous Alerts. You can text, the administrators can respond back, and then ask questions back and forth to get as much information, much detail as we can, to where they can follow up with that type of investigation or inquiry, what they need to do with that information. 24/7, my phone goes off, captain's phone goes off, all the sergeant's phones goes off anytime we get a Kid Chat tip, anytime we get an anonymous alert. It's being looked at by many people within the district, and we're all have a part in getting that resolution and getting it started to determine what is resources needed and how to accomplish that.
So anonymous alert is being done via text messages?
Yes, sir.
And where do people find information on that?
The CISD website will have some. Our website, police department website, and it's basically it's if you see something, say something.
Right.
It's a community effort. Police can't keep your community safe if we're not working together.
Right.
Drugs on a campus, how are they brought onto our campuses? We have to know the folks and the type of drugs and what the situation. So keeping the school safe is every person that goes to school, every parent. So we work together to do that. It gives us the information we need a little quicker. Head off something from being a disastrous situation with drugs, overdoses, bullying with something that gets out of hand and gets into a fight, gets into a more serious situation. So by being alert to, you see something, say something, you head it kind of off.
Because often you see messages posted on Facebook without, they're just repeating somebody else's.
I think there's a lot of concerns there in that we have to verify information before we share it. There's an appropriate resource. Anytime you see something on social media that is concerning or alarming, it works the same as what Chief was just talking about. You have to report it, but you have to report it to the right source. The vast majority of calls that we get for service regarding a threat, regarding certain behavior, typically turns out to be nothing. However, if it gets out into the public and it is saturated in a community and people are then concerned and afraid, it creates a panic when it doesn't necessarily have to. And the problem with that is it circulates in a community really fast before it ever gets to the police or to campus administration where they can address it.
So as a parent, if we do see something online, what should we do?
I think the first thing, it goes back to the premise of anonymous alerts in Kid Chat, and that is if you see something, say something, but be cautious and say it to the right people, meaning report it to an authority, whether it be a campus administration or the police department. The great thing is, when you see a post that is concerning to you, you can take a screenshot of it, and you can actually attach that in anonymous alerts and send it to the authorities so they can immediately see what it is that you're seeing. What we caution against is sharing it with everyone out in the public where it can create a panic without us having the opportunity to investigate that first. And so we ask that get us the information, give us the first shot at it, let us investigate and determine whether it's true, whether it's not, and of course if it's true, what actions we need to take from there.
We're into this together to make sure that we do everything we can to provide the safest learning atmosphere for our teachers to teach and our students to come learn.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to sit with you all today and discuss Kid Chat and the other subjects that we have talked about. And my hope is that people become more aware of Kid Chat and they see something that they say something. So it would behoove all of us to have the information for you all to be able to do your jobs. So.
Thank you, sir.